it's drama and we poppin' out. Niggas mad cause we poppin' now. Getting money in and out of town. Man, this trap ain't never shutting down. Boy, that money made me crazy. Boy, that money made me crazy. These niggas out lazy. Boy, that money made me crazy. In the trap with the ooh-wee. Said she wanna watch a movie. Said she see me on TV. In my life she wanna do me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your man TMI, the Swerve Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, where y'all at? Where y'all at? The one and only Born Crazy podcast. Well, I got a special guest this week. Man, when I tell you this man has been everything from Bad Boys to Black Lightning to Pooh Shiesty music videos, Tiana Taylor, T.I., Mulatto,
Rich the Kid,
Fujiano. But you are going to be mind blown at his performance in the one and only original, soon to hit the streets, Dogface the movie. I got my man, Bradford Norris. Everybody make some noise for B-Rad. Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming to this thing.
What's going on?
Man, you tell me, man. How you feeling?
Man?
You had to sip that juice one time?
I had to get that little...
That do it fluid?
No, where were we? Okay. Man, I'm just hustling. Anything I can get myself into.
Yeah.
Everything I can get myself into.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
So, you hustling. Let's take it back, bro.
Okay.
Let's take it back. Where are you from? Where was you
from
born?
Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Home of the Corvette. The only place in the world where they make Corvettes.
You know, it's crazy because from Michigan, I got to come down 75 to get here, and I passed the whole Bowling Green, Kentucky Corvette museum shit.
The plant.
Yeah.
They just built a new track across the way so you can buy a Corvette and drive it around on the track.
Oh, that's lit. Yeah. That's lit. What was it like growing up in Bowling Green, though?
Man, I grew up with what would be called the slums of Bowling Green. I mean, Bowling Green's not too bad off, but you know,
There's ghettos everywhere.
Right, there's ghettos everywhere, and I grew up in our little ghetto for Bowling Green, and you know, I just went through the same thing anybody else in the ghetto would go through. So,
is that where you get your flavor from? Because you'd be surprised how many people ask me daily if you white or not.
I'm light skinned.
I'm like, you know, I don't know if you Cuban, Spanish,
light skinned,
mixed.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I grew up. My best friend growing up from the day we were born, right across the street. You know, he was a black kid, and that was the only friend I had at the time. And like me and him were best friends. We did everything together. That's my brother. Like I'm my only child. Like Maurice, wherever the camera is, that's my brother. That's the first one. And like we did our dirt together. Like we learned.
Don't get indicted. Don't get indicted on the Born Crazy podcast.
I've already done that.
Oh, okay.
I've already done that.
Oh, you already did that time.
Right.
Hey, they can't charge you twice.
Nah, but you know, like any teenage kid, you know. Like,
yeah.
Do a little dirt.
Okay. So, when did you know like this was the acting, right? Because clearly, this is your passion, right? You dedicated so much into the opportunity that you already had. When did you know that this was gonna be your profession, bro?
It was 5:00 in the morning.
God damn.
I'm sitting in the office building downtown.
Yeah.
And the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air walks by me.
And
he says, "What's up?" And it's 5:00 in the morning. You see Will Smith walking down the walkway. He says, "What's up?" You've seen Will Smith and everything that you've ever grown up with your whole entire life. You got the Fresh Prince. You got Bad Boys.
Right.
So.
Legend.
And
so how did that feel?
How did that feel? Legend. I am legend.
How did that feel, man? Like being acknowledged by one of the GOATs.
Funny story. Like we were on, you know, obviously, you know, I'm a tall guy. Will's kind of tall. He's like 6'2". So the director kept saying, "Man, I can't use you in this scene. You're too tall." So Will leans over and whispers to me. He's like, "This is the only time in life you're gonna hear being tall is a bad thing." I was like, you know, Will acknowledge me for being a tall guy.
Hey man, that's dope, bro.
Right? He didn't have to say that. He could have said, kick rocks, whatever like that.
I hear you, man. So, our question of the week this week, bro, we're going to go dead into it.
Yep.
I want to know from your standpoint what you think. What would you do to revolutionize the movie theater industry to get it back popping? Like when the world opened back up, you feel me? Like if you could throw your sauce on the theater to really get that bitch booming, what little add-ons would you incorporate to it?
Well, I mean, you see a lot of them in bigger cities that's got you go to the movie and you sit back, you lay back and you watch a movie and you eat and drink and stuff like that. I mean,
man, fuck all that. We talking about we gotta turn that bitch up,
right? But I mean,
I just want you to say strippers.
You could put strippers.
Okay, you feel me? Now we bring strippers into the movie. Now how are we gonna incorporate?
How are you gonna watch a movie if you're watching strippers?
Maybe they servers. Maybe they opening act, the previews.
This is how it's gonna be. Hey, bro, you remember that part in the movies? Nah, I'm just looking at this girl.
Flat out, you speaking for yourself on that one. Right. Shit, what movie?
What, you remember that part? Nah, I was just looking at this girl.
What's one thing you wish you would have known 20 years ago, bro?
One thing I wish I would have known 20 years ago, and I had to think about that one because there's about 2 or 3 of them. But the main one I would say is you got to cherish people that you love and care about, because the time with them it's quick. It seems like, at the time that it's going by slow and you're never gonna outlive it. But then one day, boom, somebody's gone. That's the deepest one for me.
Damn, now you just, I damn near got the crying in this bitch.
I mean, because one day you wake up in here and you sometimes forget about how big of a person they are in your life, and then they're gone. So either way, you got to keep trucking.
That's solid, man.
You got to keep moving on.
That's solid. To piggyback on that, I'm like, damn, 20 years from ago,
I was stupid, dumb,
man.
I didn't know shit.
I was lit.
I was too.
I just got out of jail. I just sued the police.
Four nights a week.
I was lit.
4 nights a week partying in the bar. Like, you're 25 years old. You can go every day of the week. Like, I'm lucky if I go once a month now.
See, well, like after this movie drop, man, it's gonna be a part of your daily being is getting up and being seen. Cause I hate to put it to you like this, but I already have plans on capitalizing and like not pimping you out, but bringing the women to you.
Pimping ain't easy.
It ain't, and I don't want to necessarily. It's more so management. I'm just gonna manage the ladies because they blow up my inbox daily. Like, who is the Puerto Rican? Who is the Colombian? Who is the Cuban?
Why is he so tan?
And I'm like, oh, that's B-Rad. He one of the gangsters.
He's a white.
Hey,
but they think I look Puerto Rican?
Man, I done heard it all, man.
I don't even have Puerto Rican.
Regardless of... So, are you free for ladies? Are you locked down? Shit. We keeping the gangsters on board crazy. They want to know. I seen Mulatto kissing all on you in the video and shit, man.
I told you what could happen. If Mulatto don't quit messing around, she's going to reach in that pocket and she's going to find a wedding ring. I'm going to hit a knee wide open.
Mulatto, you heard this. This is the second guest that had a Mulatto story. So what was that like, bro? What was that like being on that video shooting? You being the lead goon, whatever love interest.
I was the security for the stripper.
Man, she was trying to holler at you.
Right. And I got Tiana in the background hollering, "Look at this bad motherfucker. Look at this bad motherfucker." And right in front of everybody, I'm like, "All right, T, you're embarrassing me. Come on with it." He's like, "Look, that's who I want up there. Put that bad motherfucker up there." I'm like, "You embarrass me."
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was cool. Like, that was the first time working with Milano. So, I've never worked with her before. I worked with T before with, the T.I. music video.
What did she do? She, kissed you or some shit in the video?
So, in the concept of the video, there's this key. So, she's trying to smooth up on me so she can get in the pocket and get that key out.
Oh.
And, when she walks off, I'm like...
So So she kind of grabbed your dick or something.
I got her.
Be real. Did she grab your dick a little bit?
No, but if she would have, I would have just fell right there on the floor.
Medic! Man down!
Makeup.
All right, so we already established that my role in life is to bring the women to you. Cool. One of them roles. Swerve Daddy. Another swerve is bringing the fans to what they want to see. I just need to know from you, man, player to player, what 3 things do you look for in a woman? Like, what do the ladies need to know about Bradford Norris?
Man, I'm a different breed. Like,
how?
Just I don't even know how to explain, but they're just, some of them ain't ready. Like,
talk your shit.
I mean, just some of them ain't ready because kind of a handful. Kind of a handful.
So if they want to ride this pony, they better be experienced.
Not that kind of handful.
What you mean? I want 3 things that the ladies need to know before they even consider crossing that line.
You got to be, number 1 is you got to have fucking patience. You have got to have patience with me. Because I'm here and there and everywhere, and I can't tend to you like I always can, or like I should.
Yeah.
And I can't always, I need about 4 of me because I'm trying to, 1, do this, 2, take care of all the business that gets to this.
Yeah.
3, if I do have a woman, she has her needs. And then 4, somebody's got to pay all the bills and keep this train rolling, you know? So that comes to number 2. You're gonna have to be in it to win it with me. Like, you have to 10 toes down.
10 toes.
10 toes down.
10 toes. Talk to them now.
You got to be, and your focus has got to be 100 from the time we get up to the time we go to sleep.
God damn.
And if you get up to go to the bathroom at night, you better be solving a problem.
That's that white man shit right there. That's strong arm pimping right there. I don't know. A lot of women into that shit though.
Dude, as of recently, man, it's trending. I don't know.
So she got to ask permission to go use the bathroom?
No. Not ask permission to admit you go to the bathroom, but while she's going to the bathroom, let's solve a problem that'll make our lives a little bit easier, if you can.
Okay. So
like
just
if you got some free time, let's get some stuff solved.
Okay.
Let's get a problem solved. Let's get this taken care of. Like,
that was over my head at first, but now I'm all the way there with you.
But don't think that it ain't like that either, though.
Okay.
Because it could be a little bit like that. I'm a little strong.
Ladies, you heard it here first. Bowling from the hood, Bowling Green. This is how they get down in Kentucky. It's strong arm pimping.
I can drink to that.
Hey man, so
touche.
We got a chance to work on this movie Dogface, right?
Right.
Tell me about your experience with that. Like, what was it like working alongside Felix Jordan and his breakout directorial debut?
Well, first of all, it was a surprise because Felix just called me out of nowhere. Hey, I got this horror film.
Yeah. I
know you play a cop or security and stuff like that. Why don't you come over here and film something with us? I was like, I've been on set with Felix with Tyler Perry stuff, so Felix is familiar with me. So it was just a big surprise to out of nowhere just get the call and say, hey, do you want to go on this Dogface ride with me? I was like, let's settle up.
My backtrack real quick, right? So,
traditionally,
you always, for the most part, they hire you big, you got a little sex appeal, you're in shape.
I got a face for camera.
So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm just the producer talking, right?
Right.
So with you traditionally being casted for like goon or police or just some powerful male roles.
Right.
Is that a comfort for you, or is that you person?
It is.
Because you're so natural with the shit.
God, it's like that's what I was gonna do. I knew I was gonna do it all my life anyway. I was like, if I do anything, I mean, you look at my dad. My dad's the same height as me, same build. You know, like we're just big guys.
So that's just your demeanor. That's how y'all.
Right. We're just big guys. But my dad's a teddy bear.
Okay.
But I'm a total polar opposite of my dad. So, you know, my dad grew up showing me like all the action movies like Schwarzenegger, RoboCop, blah, 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 you know, go down the list. And I'm just like, that's just what I was into. Like the Schwarzeneggers, the Stallones,
Yeah.
you know, Van Damme, people like that, you know. Just the presence, you know, they got the presence.
So
And then kick ass and all that other shit. Wow.
It fucked me up, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way gangster with you. It fucked me up when you came to the shoot day one in your cop attire. We already know you down with the hood, you down with the streets. But when it came time, when it came time to go into, I whispered in your ear like, I want you to come with the bad cop, the bad fucking Confederate type of cop. You feel me? The I don't like niggas type of cop energy. You feel me?
The white power cop.
The white power cop. And you came, it's like, soon as we got to that mode, you just, all the cool shit went out the window. I was like, oh shit, he playing this too good. Is this how this motherfucker feel in real life?
No.
But it was like.
But I grew up all around it, so.
So that's where you was able to draw that.
Man, my grandparents, my dad and my grandparents, their hometown, it's probably.
Okay.
It's a one stoplight town. Ain't even got a McDonald's.
Okay.
And.
Say less. I get it.
There you go. That's all I gotta say.
I get it.
I've heard the worst things you could possibly say, and I've heard the dumbest, whitest, trashiest shit you've ever could say. Just I've seen the worst white trash of white trash you could ever see.
I'm grateful though. I'm grateful for your upbringing because you bring all that shit to the table for our project, and you killed it.
You know what I call myself? I call myself an urban cowboy. Metro hippie and urban cowboy.
What's that about?
Because I grew up in an urban environment, but my summers were in the country, and my grandfather was pretty much a cowboy. Like, I mean, he was just he had that sense about him, you know, cowboy sense.
What you was on some like?
I was riding horses. I grew up riding horses and shit.
Oh man,
I fucking hop on a horse bareback and just ride through the field like fucking Fabio.
Say less. Don't be shocked if we throw you on a motherfucking horse for the next movie.
And watch me ride that bitch off into the sunset.
Your big ass just click. You just hop on that bitch and
like Iowa Silver away. Fucking Lone Ranger.
Hey, so
speaking of Lone Ranger, man, he's in trouble right now.
With Dogface, right? Let me get back to Dogface.
We're getting off track.
We got tension in the movie, right? We have a powerful scene in the movie, right? Do you ever recall me? I don't know if you noticed it or not, but it was during our scene. I was intentionally slamming the door in your face every take.
I did not notice that.
Oh man,
you're doing it on purpose.
I was doing it
just to get me in character.
Yeah, just to really take you there. But you didn't even know.
I didn't even notice that.
I was slamming the fuck out of that door every take. It was wobble,
and I didn't say nothing.
Your face was right here. The door slammed. I was like, man, you about to beat my ass after this shit. But I literally did it. In fact, I'll show a clip right now.
Can I help you?
Hi, I'm John with the plumbing company. Heard you guys had a stopped-up toilet.
What'd you say your name was again?
John.
Okay, John. Yeah, your name on the list. Come in.
How nice.
Like I said, bro, during this shit, I was literally slamming the door in your face. You didn't even peep. You was that focused, huh?
I was.
Killed
Like,
that shit, bro.
When you're in a moment like that, you don't even think about shit. Sometimes, like,
Killed that shit.
I mean, it's hard. Because that's what I came to do.
Let's talk about Felix in regards to that direct. You know, you work with a lot of directors. You worked on a lot of projects. What was it like being hands-on with Felix, especially with that scene? You know, our scene in Dogface.
Dude, Felix feels like he's already belongs there. Like, I get the same vibes around Felix as I get around TP, as I get around Will Packer, James Gunn. Like, they just the people that
He one of them ones.
he is just them directors. They just have that aura and that vibe around them. Like, I'm gonna set us on the straight path, and all you gotta do is follow.
He a fucking psycho in real life. That's what motherfuckers
I mean,
don't know.
he's quiet. You know, he's a motherfucker that snaps on you, and you're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I told you it was back."
I'm talking about, bro. Came before we even got Dogface cracking. Came to his crib. He emptied out a trash bag with the most random shit. It was a dog face, a knife, a sledgehammer, and some other extra shit. And said, "Dogface." Well, I said, bro, but I know him, bro, for so long. I'm one of them ones I'm rocking with you if it was goddamn whatever. And
I got a couple bodies in the trunk. What are we gonna do with them? That kind of whatever.
Like I said, we don't get indicted. We don't get indicted on Born Crazy podcast. But it was cool seeing everything.
That's on that white boy shit, the crazy shit.
I respect you able to channel your inner. You feel me? You are your. This is you.
Yeah.
And you don't really fall in the category because it's really you. Like
This ain't my
you and cousin Dave was the only white people on our set, and y'all was in there like.
Well, shit, Dave don't say nothing anyway.
Like y'all was born
Dave
into
said
the
5
struggle
words
like
the whole
us.
day. Dave never said nothing.
Man, shout out
If
to
you don't talk to Dave,
Moore,
Dave
DP,
won't talk.
Dogface.
Dave, you gotta talk more. We
So-
care about what you got to say.
We're going to transition into our Born Crazy Facts. Born Crazy Facts. Fact of the week. This shit crazy, bro. And I hate to... Fuck it. This might sound a little racist, stereotypical, but I don't give a fuck. You one of the cousins, and you down with gang.
Ready.
Do you know meth was once prescribed as an antidepressant in the 1950s? And I always said meth because you white, but it's like shit. Bowling Green probably got some meth.
You know how many fucking times I've seen meth? You know how many fucking times I see people on meth? All the time.
It was prescribed.
No, I not only was it prescribed, and correct me if I'm wrong if anybody else knows this, but I think they gave it to the Germans to keep them going during war.
That make perfect sense.
Because Hitler didn't want them to fucking ever get tired and always fight. Throw them bitches.
I mean, shit, white people really is the motherfucking gangsters when it comes to some crazy wild shit, bro.
Because we ain't got no fucking.
Like, what
We
the
don't got no
fuck?
filter.
Y'all just
We ain't got no filter.
prescribing the meth.
Right.
That's wild. I never would have. It makes sense, but as an antidepressant,
No, don't hold me against. Don't hold that.
I don't hold it against your people.
But that's what if I say it, it's usually fucking fact. But you never know.
Crazy facts, bro. Hey, if we wrong, drop it in the comments. We don't give a fuck. Anyway,
They're gonna be like, he don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Hey, what's up? This is Gary Owen. Listen, I want everybody to do me a favor. I want you guys to go check out Dogface. It's a trap house horror. It's a movie. On Instagram, go to @DogfaceTheMovie. For those of you that are slow, DogFaceTheMovie, and support it. Now, this movie, it's a trap house horror. It's about a young hustler who buys a trap house and then he finds out it's haunted. As if a trap house isn't scary enough by itself. Then you find out there's ghosts in it. I want no part of that trap house or those ghosts. Go to another house. Jesus Christ, you get a trap house and it's haunted? What are the chances? What are the chances? All right, so go support these young brothers, all right? Maybe I'll work with them one day. Who knows? Check it out. This is Gary on the Mount. There's no ghosts in my room.
Do you know who the top actor was the year I was born?
ooh,
Burt Reynolds.
see,
11/11.
I'll get started with that shit. I'll get this motherfucking Felix text me 11, 11, 11, 11 times daily.
You know what? He talks about the 11-11 stuff all the time.
Yeah,
but
what's your 11-11 experience?
So like I like to read and follow about your life path.
Mm.
So like your life path number.
Mm.
So my life path number is 3. So that means I'm creative, I'm artsy, and I'm more than likely going to be an actor.
Mm.
So it's just after I read about that and started reading about, your life path and your life path number and when you're born and the day you're born and the month you're born determines what your life should be, like where it should be going. So I read up a lot about everything. Like I want to know everything about everything. Like that's the type of person I am.
I'm not buying that shit though, bro. Cause it's like, okay, what's your birthday?
September 20th, 1981.
Okay, you know how many people was born September 20, 1981?
Do you know how many movies?
Do all of them all of them supposed to be actors? That's a lot of fucking actors.
You know what's weird? And how many movies began in 1981? Like you'll read down at the caption, San Francisco, 1981. Like it'll show like where it's taking place at, and it's always like 1981. And I always notice that every time I watch a movie. Something got killed on this day, 1981, or it was a nice sunny day in San Francisco, 1981.
What?
So I'm like,
you believe in past life regression? Like,
man,
like,
I'm still exploring all that stuff.
Like, okay, the whole idea of you being in another person's body previously, like your soul being in
reincarnated.
Yeah. And if
if you already know the answer, if I'm white now, I was probably
black
before.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's funny you say that because I think I was white in my last life. I think I was a hard white man too.
Like a biker?
No, like a slave owner.
You're talking about that far back.
Like, I hate to say it, but I be getting a twitch like the motherfucking crack a whip on the motherfucker, man. For real, not even playing. Not even playing, bro.
You can't say crack a whip. That's terrible.
I ain't trying to make you uncomfortable. I'm just telling you the honest to God truth.
I don't want to think of my ancestors cracking a whip.
Maybe I was the black man beat that I was whipping.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
And now I'm pro-black. I'm just like, man, I'm all for it, but I got a feeling that I probably, if I wasn't the slave owner, I was probably one of like the overseers. I was
get your ass over here.
Yeah, all that. No, calm down before we make you a fucking overseer in the movie, and then you lose the half of the fan base that we already got.
Oh, that almost happened once already.
So going in this part of the segment, man, this born crazy story, right? I need you to tell me the absolute craziest story that nobody has ever heard from. You can take your time to process this shit. You can go all the way back to your early adolescence. It could be recent, but some shit that nobody would even believe actually really happened. We all had them stories. I know you got one.
Well, I mean, like this one probably could believe, but since we're in the ATL, I wanted to tell like an ATL
talk that shit
base story. So right when Future was like right at the beginning of his stardom, he came to Bowling Green, Kentucky, and performed at the Sloan Convention Center. It's a Holiday Inn convention center with, venues attached to it. So my girlfriend at the time, my son's mother, the middle one, the middle son, she worked there. She was the main bartender. And so I wanted to get in. I was like, they've been promoting that Future concert. I was like, man, I want to get in there.
What was Future songs out right there?
Back then, that was when he was doing like the FSG shit, like with Young Scooter and stuff. Like that one mixtape.
So Free Band Gang.
Free Band Gang. That's when that was like at the height of
They was going crazy. Before Dirty Sprite or around Dirty Sprite?
No, before Dirty Sprite.
Oh, man. He's probably getting about 15 a show.
That's when he was wearing those the motorcycle jackets with the red, white, and blue. because they had it on that day. I remember that. But anyway, so I was like, how can I get into this concert?
Yeah.
So her boss, she talked to her boss, and he's like, I'm gonna pretend like you're security. She's like, we're gonna give you a Holiday Inn work shirt. I'm gonna give you a name tag, and you're gonna be the security for our venue, along with Future's private security, and they hired another set of private security because they were like, we don't know how this is gonna go. So I get into the venue. Young Scooter was already performing. I think he opened up for Future, I think. So they look at me and they're like, we want you to stand here and let people in the back for Future, i.e., let in the girls in the back for Future.
Oh, so you had to screen them?
I had to hand pick them. Not just screen them. I had to pick the ones that had to go in the back.
Yeah.
He's like, pick the ones that you think look good, send them in the back. So, if Future got laid that night, for one of his 10 baby mamas, no, sorry Future, not my bad, but if he got laid tonight, it's probably because I helped out a little bit.
I gotta see if Future got any baby mamas in Bowling Green, Kentucky, bro.
There ain't that much.
And if so,
I mean,
I gotta see who you picked.
I tried to pick the baddest bitches when I did because I was like, it's Future. I was like,
so it wasn't like a bitch. Like, nah, not her.
No, I literally said that. I was like, I would have to tell the bigger guy, bigger than me.
Yeah.
No, not her.
Nah, not her. Bro.
Not her.
Nah, bro. This Future.
And
bro.
she'd be like, why ain't I good enough? All this stuff. I'm like, I just, my bad.
You ain't letting no play. You ain't get like a, who off the barrel. It ain't no.
I was trying to take care of Future that night. I was trying to be a good wingman.
Whenever we meet Future, we gonna tell him that shit, bro.
Right. Good wingman. I didn't even get to meet him, dude. Like, I swear, as soon as he got done, they fucking wrapped him up like Elvis fucking Presley and ran him out the fucking door into a van, and bam, they were gone. I was going like, yeah, I'm gonna get a picture with him here in just 5 seconds. Boom, he runs off stage. Group of guys surround him. Boom, out in the van. They take off.
I mean, that's
into the night to the next town.
That's a solid characteristic to have. It shows me that you're a team player. You feel me?
Right.
Regardless if you're not getting on your damn self, you willing to assist.
Now I'm gonna get some eventually.
I mean, that's a great way to look at it as well. Man, I just enjoy you even pulling up and fucking with me, dog. You feel me?
I mean,
you so hard to catch up with, man. Even wifey just seeing you on TV is that my boy?
Yeah, on Ambition.
I said, this motherfucker Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
No, that's Bradford. Here you come, goddamn.
Why does everybody think I'm Puerto Rican? That's funny.
Man,
I hear European. I've never heard Puerto Rican.
Man, I'm Puerto Rican. You like my Spanish cousins, bro.
But boy, those Puerto Rican girls. Phew.
Hey, so before we wrap up, man, any put your social. Anybody can how they follow you, how they catch up with you.
So before
what
anything,
you got coming up?
We got to go with the motto.
Mm.
So if I can leave you with this, in a world where you can be anything, be rad. That's my motto in life.
Okay.
Because you can be anything in life, but no matter what happens, you can always be rad. So you can follow my actors page on.
That just fucked me up, Bradford.
Deep, right?
I don't know if it's deep, but if you deliver this. You stand on that shit, so I'm gonna stand on it with you.
It's the gospel. You put the gospel out there.
Be rad.
You gotta, in a world where you can be anything, be rad.
And rad is radical.
Gnarly, dude. Radical.
Rific. What is it?
Just everything you do is fucking awesome. It's rad.
I'm gonna be rad tonight, bro. Be rad. That's a hell of. Say that shit one more time, man.
Be rad.
No.
Okay. In a world where you can be anything, be rad.
You standing on that shit. I'm gonna stand on that shit with you. Fuck it.
Hallelujah.
How they follow you? What's your IG? What movies and shit you got coming out? Talk to Silk. Now, we gotta bring them. We're bringing them to you with this one.
Of course, you can follow me on Facebook. I mean, I don't know if how we still fucking have Facebooks, but Facebook is fucking popular for some reason. You can follow me on Bradford Norris on Facebook.
That's how I know you from the hood, because you put your Facebook out first.
That's where everybody started that. Or MySpace.
No, I fuck with it. Only hood motherfuckers I fuck with. That's my go-to too. So I already
You know, but I don't even. I feel like a hood site is Twitter, but I don't have a Twitter. I feel like Facebook's just white conservative.
See, your timeline probably look way different than mine then.
Dude, I don't fucking follow a lot of people on my timeline. Just because people just fucking.
You be seeing like pro conservative shit on your feed. I always wonder what like my white friends' timelines be looking like.
Just a bunch of white dumb motherfuckers.
Because the Negroes on my shit, that shit is as far Negro as it can be.
Just dumb fucking white cracker ass shit.
So you be scrolling like,
I'm like, cracker. They're like, but you're white too, and I'm like, yeah, but you're a cracker.
Don't be dissing my cousins and shit. I told you I was a slave owner in my past life, man.
I don't know. There's just
What's your IG?
My IG's UYOU gotta GOTTAB_RADD and the number 2. That's my acting page.
Gotta be rad.
In a world where you can be anything.
I'm gonna put that shit on your truck. It should be your shit gonna be wrapped
when
up.
I was when I was 25 years old, I got bumper stickers made and I'd fucking put them all over the place all the time. Just be rad.
It's your man TMI, I swear day. This is a little episode of Boy Crazy. Y'all make sure y'all keep tuning in. Y'all stay locked in. Y'all make sure y'all catch my boy out, B Rad, in the upcoming hit movie Dogface, along with every other goddamn other movie coming out, television show, music video.
Commercial, all your favorite hip hop artists ever.
Kind of thought I seen him on Pornhub the other day in the Ebony section, but
that's the first thing my dad said. He said, "Don't let me see you on Pornhub."
Oh, your dad on that thing.
Yeah.
If he's like,
didn't even hesitate about it. He's like, I don't want to see you on Pornhub.
Hey, it's your man TMI. We out this thing. Bow.
If it's drama, then we poppin' out. Niggas mad cause we poppin' now. Getting money in and out of town. Man, this trap ain't never shutting down. Boy, that money made me crazy. Boy, that money made me crazy. These niggas out here lazy. Boy, that money made me crazy. I'm at Ross Chris, smoking blunts and riding horses. This is bullshit, push a new whip like I stole it.